the most important part of all of this, I think, Janet, is conversation, is the ability to talk and to listen and appreciate and respect each side of this. Is that true?
I believe that is actually the key to making all of this work. As you mentioned, there's a lot of, moving around the edges. Nobody wants to be the one to talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room. But really, one of the impacts that I see with a lot of my clients and the community that I work in out here in California is a real dearth of, an absence of financial literacy in the young people today. And you can blame the schools and, a few other things, but the fact of the matter is this is really stuff that should have been taught at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so if it didn't get taught at home the first time around, here's the great opportunity to do it round two. And it's not even just so much, the basics of, setting up a checking account and savings and so forth, but actually, the budgeting process that every family has to deal with. How do you get from, Monday to Sunday? Is it paycheck to paycheck? Are you setting a little bit of aside for a rainy day? And really, what is the impact of your living costs on the money that you bring into the household? I mean, lots of kids have never seen an electric bill, a mortgage statement, property taxes, insurance, the whole long list, because mom and dad have always taken care of that. So now that they're in their early adult stages, there's a long list of things that if you want to be self-sufficient, these are the things that you're going to have to be able to cover out of the salary or earnings that you have. And I believe bringing kids into the family finance discussion really allows them to have an up-close and personal look at what it takes to maintain a household.
Yeah.
And I believe that helps drive then the, choice of careers, or whether they go back to school or whether they don't. And I think it's a real eye-opener as well, because most kids have no clue what their parents do to maintain that household.
Guilty.
And so I believe bringing them in is really critical.
Guilty. I'm so guilty of what you're just saying. I don't think I've ever shown them electric bills, mortgages, any of that. It's kind of like I guess I felt like I wasn't doing my job, or I was giving them too much to deal with. I don't know why I didn't do that, and I didn't teach them about budgeting. And I don't think I'm alone in this. I think a whole lot of folks feel the same way. We're talking with Janet Lee Krochman. She is a CPA, has a private practice in California, and we're talking about Generation Y, the boomerang generation. They're moving back home with us, folks. What should we do about it? What can we do about it? And how should we go about it? We'll be right back with more with Janet. This is Home and Family Finance. I'm Paul Berry.